Now it's time to start. Let us all get started. So this is a talk session starting at 3:20. This is about what is Line blockchain's goal. We have Q&A session. If you have questions, please jot down those questions. We may not be able to cover all of the questions, but please do understand the time is limited. So we have 3 of us in this talk session. Just briefly, we would like to do our self-introduction, starting myself. My name is Kawajiri. In 2018, I joined Line, and I was in charge of marketing of Link Family Services. Since 2019, I moved to LVC, which is a blockchain company of Line. Again, I was in charge of marketing of LVC services. BITMAX, which is the exchange of cryptocurrency. And starting this year, I am in charge of marketing of blockchain. Thank you. Likewise, I'm from LVC, Blockchain Business Development. I'm in charge of business. My name is Tanaka. Usually, blockchain business planning and alliance, as well as project management. So I cover a wide range of areas. Today, we would like to talk about the business side of Line's blockchain. Thank you. My name is Nasu. Line Blockchain Love began 2 years ago, and since then, I moved to the lab, and I am leading the engineering team as a manager. And recently, blockchain itself development has been managed by myself. Thank you very much. Thank you. So it's 3 of us moving ahead with this talk session. I would like to start off with the past history of developing blockchain in Line. What we want to aim for in terms of blockchain, this is something that we say here and there, Line blockchain designed for everyone. Blockchain is something that we tend to think that it's hard to understand, and it's still being developed. What we want to do is to try to instill that into our daily life. That is our goal. We want it to be part of our daily lives. And one of the visions that we have, in 2018, we started Line Token Economy. We made an announcement of this token economy in 2018. So this is about users using Line's services, and the token will be given as rewards to the users. And then users will participate there and contribute. The tokens will be returned. So it's a circulation. So both users and exchanges or the services will have win-win relationships. The token will be given to the user. This can be converted to fiat currencies or other cryptocurrencies. So it's a large economy vision that we have. This was announced in 2018 by Line. In order to realize this vision, now let's look back on the history. In April 2018, we started Line Blockchain Lab. And then globally, in July 2018, we introduced BITMAX. Current name is Bitfront. This is the crypto asset exchange that we opened. Then in October 2018, token was announced. Link, Line's crypto asset. This was listed in BitBox. And last year, in September 2019, in Japan, BITMAX exchange of cryptocurrency was opened. And then this year, in August 2020, Link was listed in Japan, and blockchain wallet, BITMAX Wallet, was announced, and blockchain developing tool, Line blockchain developers were released. So for the past 3 years, we were able to develop ways to token economy vision, one by one, releasing different services at different timings. So that's the brief history of Line's blockchain. Today's theme is the future blockchain that we want to aim for. So let's get started. As I explained earlier, in 2020, we have been able to introduce different blockchain products and services. So let's take a deep delve into those services and products by two of the panelists, starting with Mr. Ryo-san, please. Thank you. What I'd like to introduce is this link, which is Line's unique cryptocurrency. As was already explained, this was listed in August this year in Japan. And token economy that Line tried to achieve has so much to do with this link, the token. Within the services, users will be able to contribute. For those activities, incentives will be given in the form of link. When services grow, we'll be able to expand token economy. There will be much more demand for link. So that's what we'd like to see. So as an incentive, users will receive link, the currencies, and link can be used to purchase blockchain services, Line family services, maybe partners services can be offered. So we are making preparation with our partners. BITMAX can be also used to convert link to fiat currency. The link can be used in an expanded manner. In order to expand the usage, we have the following. Thank you. This is link rewards solution. Like in Line token economy, we'll have many different services. And this is a system to make it easy to participate in the services. Line providers and users will be co-creating services together. And they will be able to expand the diversity of services. That's the kind of relationship that we want to establish. So this is the expansion service. Users inside the ecosystem will contribute to Line, and depending on the level of contribution, users will be able to receive rewards in the form of link. For that contribution, appropriate exchange or rewards will be given, meaning that there will be higher level of user activities. In other words, as a result, service will grow further. This is a very good cycle. And link reward solution is to make that happen. Higher quality services then will be offered. Therefore, users and services will be able to collaborate positively to be able to grow together and improve together. Link rewards has BITMAX Wallet for users to be able to receive the rewards. This started this year as well. BITMAX Wallet, we have link and also the token issues in blockchain, and different digital assets such as items can be managed in this wallet. This is linked to Line's account ID. Anyone who has an account will be able to use it easily. That is a major feature. Blockchain wallets that we have had in the past, you have to have private key, and you may forget your private key and won't be able to access to your own digital assets. But since this is linked to Line's ID, you can be always safe to ensure that you can access to your asset. There are multiple blockchain services that can be managed in a single wallet. That too is another feature of this BITMAX wallet. 86 million users we have as Line users across this country. All of the Line users in Japan, for them to be able to access the blockchain service, this is the entry point. The BITMAX wallet should be the entry point for every user to be able to access blockchain services. Now, so much I'd like to say for now. So I'd like to invite Mr. Nasu to talk about the explanation services for developers. This is Line blockchain developers.
So as Ryo-san already mentioned, that we have wallet developers for products, and this is the services to provide the services for the developers. And in case of blockchain, you want to issue token or non-fungible tokens, and if you want to do that, then we can provide the services. We sometimes can directly touch blockchain, but rather than that, to make yourself familiarize with the blockchain system, we provide the RESTful API or Dev Console, namely the web UI, and token issuance and also transfers available in these different systems. Then Line Blockchain Explorer is the next topic. Issuing the token or transfer tokens, I should say visualize. Line Blockchain Explorer can visualize the flow of handling of all these different assets. By doing so, you can check whether you sent money to your friend, and you can check them. So this is a tool to confirm the flow of the blockchain. Thank you. So Line blockchain developers, the tools for developers can provide these different types of services, as you can see on the screen. So in the future, hope that many people will use these different tools. So Line blockchain developers, hopefully that the people will develop more apps so that the BITMAX Wallet, that you can get access to these services and also manage the items and then tokens which were issued on that platform. That's what we are creating right now. So this year, we have produced many different products, and I am so proud that we have released many things this year. So now I would like to shift the gear to talk about the future. So just recently we have introduced many different products, but what would be your estimate about the coming future, especially 1 year? Okay, when you think of 1 year, when I look back at 1 year, 2020, then very basic functionalities has been provided by the platform. That was the year of 2020, and developers develop the asset on the platform, and user can use the BITMAX Wallet and connect these things or link reward solutions to connect the two. So these are the very basic functionality for people to use the blockchain. So when you think of the next year, I really want to expand the system to global market, and hopefully use of token can be promoted by new services. And for the future, this is a challenge for overall blockchain, but we have to treat the privacy issues and really want to challenge this one. This is a bit technical, so I'd like to ask Nasu-san to explore further. The privacy, the Line Blockchain Explorer, I said that that's visualize all the information, so that the visualization could be a little bit contradictory to keeping the privacy, but we are studying all these. So HD wallet and mixing these two used to make the user's information transparent, but also obfuscate. HD, what's the abbreviation? Well, I thought this question would come. I thought it's a hard disk. Sorry, I'm an amateur. It's a good question. Hierarchy deterministic wallet. That's HD wallet. So hierarchical wallet. So my address is connected to my wallet, and it has a tree structure so that you can issue address from that original address. And if doing so, that even though I know what the address that I issues, but after that you can't really see these children's address, so that obfuscate all the information that you have in that particular personal information. So if I continue, so this coming 1 year, technically speaking, the first day, Dev Day, Sokho-san shared one slide. VM smart contract is a keyword. What is that? The smart contract is a small applications, programmed application. And VM, virtual machine, is to function or make that application functionable in the platform. So Line blockchain platform, and I make it RESTful so that everyone can use it very easily. So easy to come in. But when you start developing these applications, then usually the people's requirements become more sophisticated, so that the user can make a smartphone contract and also the implementation platform such as a VM. By doing so, I can improve the quality of the Line blockchain. So when you use Line blockchain developer, you probably think, is it free? But why don't you talk about it? The Line blockchain developer, if you want to use it, then first of all, you can use the testnet for free, and inside Line developers, you can find a test bed inside, so that you can test it out. And if you want to try out developing the services, please start from that test bed. And if you want to make it in the real production site, then you can find the list of a price for production site at the website. According to the number of the API calls, that the price are different. So please come in and check them out. Existing, if you compare existing blockchain platform, prices are very reasonable. So I think that is a strength of ours. So I would like you to check the price there. Thank you. So 2020, you have released these different types of services on the platform, and these will evolve in the future. So I hope that our services will be more stronger and also secured. So that's what happened recently. But this year we had COVID-19, and I think we are in a transitional period. So maybe we can talk more about the future. Some people say that the blockchain is rather opaque about its future. So maybe we can talk a little bit about the direction of a blockchain. So each of you, please make a comment on the future of blockchain. Okay, then the future of the blockchain. So what is the current status? In the game industry, some are using blockchain and the number of users are increasing. However, when you think about killer apps of blockchain, I wouldn't say there is one killer app there. So not yet. And when I think of why we don't have a killer app for the blockchain, the reason is that first of all, it is difficult to develop blockchain. so that not many people can come in so easily, and also user cannot get access to the blockchain platform so easily, and also difficult to manage the asset on the blockchain after they started using it. So to overcome these problems, 2020, we have provided the very basic tool set of live blockchain. So I think we have the environment for everyone to come into the blockchain platform of Line so that they can develop some killer apps in the future. I hope that someone can come up with a very interesting one. When you think of a Line, 86 million people are using Line. So most of the people can now use blockchain with Line blockchain platform.
And what I like to see because of that is, well, yes, using blockchain can be fun and interesting. But rather than that, users may be using blockchain in the background without knowing that it's being used. For example, playing games. It's a lot of fun to play games. And then you can actually exchange things between friends based on BITMAX Wallet without knowing it. Trading card may be traded on BITMAX Wallet. So naturally, it has become part of their experiences. That is something that I'd like to see in the future. Really, the applications to encourage many more users to start using it, maybe a game. With that killer application, there will be an exciting time for all of us. It could be a game. I used to play Dragon Quest. I was able to send goals to my friends or friends using Dragon Quest items. And that's interesting if that is now repeated online. Now, Mr. Nasu, what is your view? As Ryo-san said, blockchain should be part of the background. Services and products should come in front. And as he said, blockchain is used without users knowing it. Having said that, we've already come out as a Line blockchain. I am contradicting myself many times today in this session. But in terms of technology, there are strong technology in blockchain. Decentralization is one, and Line's blockchain is now run privately, but Bitcoin and Ethereum, the public blockchains that are open to anyone, is something that I'd like to also establish. This is my personal wish. And another technological feature is hash chain structure, DLT, distributed ledger technology. B2C technologies are already disclosed, but we have B2B, B2B2C, other areas where blockchain technology should be utilized eventually. Yes, it's usable in B2B and B2C as well. That's the strength of Line's blockchain. In B2B areas, there are contract, real estate, or logistic traceability. There are many possible applications, but beyond B2B, there are end users. So B2B2C scenario is also possible. As I said, we have 86 million Line users. And if we could do this B2B2C, we'll be able to provide benefits to users. Stamp, we are trying to get rid of the seals, can be solved with blockchain. So there are some of these challenges that we all have which can be solved, hoping that the usage of blockchain is to expand. Thank you very much. As two of you are discussing, we laid the ground. We have weapons already available. So after next year and onward, we want to enhance them. And beyond that, blockchain should be utilized more widely without being exposed. Blockchain should be the mainstay in the background. A lot of new services in society can be supported by blockchain in the background. I think it's the possibility and potentiality that blockchain has. Would you agree? Yes. I think it is going to expand to many different areas. Thank you. We received several questions already. So let us try to answer those questions. Which question should I start with? From the bottom, maybe. The first question. Is this token native or is it based on smart contract? Smart contract or native token? So that's a question. I think it's the Nasu-san who should answer that. With regard to Link token, it is a native token. And earlier I talked about 9 blockchain developers. Token NFT that are issued by LBD is smart contract. It's natively implemented. If you want to do more than that, as I explained, VMs are available for users as well. Thank you. Another question. One more question. Blockchain API. When do you plan to open them to Asian countries, the countries in Asia, as a global strategy question? 9 blockchain developers offer this API. There are areas where APIs are available already globally. For those areas, you can go to our official homepage. You will find the areas where those APIs are available. Our plan is to expand the geographical areas where APIs are made open. Thank you very much. It's not just in Japan. We are going to expand this business globally. So 9 blockchain areas will expand. So please stay posted. So announcements. On in December 17th, we are going to have Line Blockchain Developers Meetup. That's the event we're planning to organize on 17th of December. This is the event for engineers. As there was a question, those who are in Asian countries, people globally can participate. So Line Blockchain Developers is something that we focus on. We will be able to give you detailed explanation for developers. The developer tool, you can develop token, and we are going to have a demonstration to develop tokens. And the companies that have already implemented this will be able to make speeches. They will talk about what they thought of the usage of the developers. And there's a Compass service. So please search for Compass, CONNPASS, to be able to register yourself for this event. For details, please go to Facebook site of Line Blockchain. And I hope that you will register for that account as well. Some of these other medias we will be disclosing blockchain information. So please visit our site. Now we need to close our session. We ran out of our time. All right, thank you very much. Thank you for listening.